In a time where many people are obsessed with the way they look and always making a consistent effort to integrate themselves within a particular aesthetic, when it comes to the way they dress, it is difficult to miss the particular aesthetics that find themselves at the forefront of our media. Particular examples can be seen with cottagecore, Y2K, e-girl, and soft girl, but my digital artifact will be concerning the dark academia aesthetic. Dark academia is a movement that emphasizes the importance of art, poetry, classical literature, and upper-class Western European fashion. This movement has been consistently appearing on social media since 2015, where it found itself gaining traction on Tumblr. However, the movement began more as a book club for the 1992 novel by Donald Tart called A Secret History. However, even though I love this aesthetic and heavily identify myself within it, there are problems that it faces. The androgynous nature of the clothing often showcased is heavily inspired by that of studious men from the early 20th century, with blazers, turtlenecks, and vintage clothing being commonly seen. But even though this glorification of education can be thought to be good when it comes to making students more interested in their education, there can be seen a marginal lack of different narratives and voices feeding into the subculture, with the classical nature of the trend somewhat reinforcing decade-old hierarchies that exclude differing minorities from inclusion. My digital artifact will be exploring this inherently nuanced nature of dark academia by showcasing how people can integrate within the subculture. This will be primarily achieved through fashion inspiration and study vlogs. All this will be an attempt to showcase that anyone can join the aesthetic with no intellectual, cultural, or academic requirements needed. As the nature of the aesthetic is heavily academia-based, with many of the people being from upper socioeconomic backgrounds due to the history of the trend, many people admire dark academia without wanting to join because of the stigma. This is my intention to mitigate. However, as stated by Professor Peter Fleming, I try not to be romantic about academia as a way of life, but it certainly isn't about producing widgets and ticking boxes. I see it as a way of living. It is an ethos. So whilst I want to inspire those to join, I want them to join for the right reasons, because they are passionate about the trend and everything that is entailed within. Thank you for listening.